Hello, guys and gals. Welcome back to another episode of Deep Web Browsing, episode number 98. And for all of you, it's a lovely Sunday. For me, I'm actually in Australia right now. This is a little bit of a future upload, I guess you could say. I broke my rules a little bit, did some deep web browsing earlier than expected, but it's all the same. Let's pretend it's a lovely Sunday. It's actually going to be Sunday soon, to be honest. So I better hurry up on this record, cut it together, and all that good stuff. But as always, what is the theme going to be for deep web browsing? I don't really know. It's always a random experience. As always, it's always a interesting thing we find. Sometimes we've basically been getting a lot of religious conspiracy stuff lately. We had some ghost stuff recently too, so it ends up becoming thematic in some way. But that being said, let's sit back, relax. We're already into a deep web browsing episode number 98. Let's see what the first website is. So the first website we're looking at is Suki, which is Unlink the World or Unlock the Rest. As you can see, it's a very hyper, fucking visualized site. It's got a nice little filter to it, glitchy stuff. I believe we've seen this before. I think it's like Serial Killer Lane, which was an anime that I wanted to really look at, but I never really had the time to. So, of course, it's a very anime-focused website, I guess you could say. Unlink the world, unlock the rest. You go through, welcome to the Suki project. The webpage isn't made to facilitate the broadcast of all Suki messages and to allow interaction between all registrants. A simple summary of the Suki project can be read below. Alright, so there's about 1,500 registrants, so 1,500 users. Now, this is 230417, not fucking old at all. Alright, this is actually relatively, it's actually, like maybe a week ago, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? This is like the last week of April, I guess you could say. Now, it says the system is about to be purged. System space, the construct of which all systems, including your current system, life, belong, has run out of Aurora due to extreme use by the system life. The system will be removed during the upgrade to System Space 2.0, which is planned for the 1st of July 2017, Life Earth time. We request that you leave this system. This can be done by signing up before the 1st of July 2017. This does not require you to kill yourself. You simply need to die from any cause after the deadline. Well, things fucking escalate when you go that far, right? We are in charge of the process, would like for you to live as long as happy lives before this. So, I have to die if I sign up for this after the 1st of July. That's... okay. Alright, interesting stuff. Quick summary. You are currently in one of many systems. The system is called Life, but there are many more in existence. This construct, called system space, runs on a type of energy called Aurora. There is only a limited amount of Aurora available to system space. Because of this, we must manage how the systems use Aurora and ensure it is used correctly. If the Aurora is used incorrectly, then we reset the system. Unfortunately, the life system seems unable to improve, regardless of numbers of resets it undergoes. Due to the openness of system space, we are forced to edit system space in order to correct our path. As a result of this process, life will be unlinked and purged. Immediately following this, activity within life will continue as normal. However, new bodies will no longer have souls, and the souls of bodies that die without having registered will soul shatter, as their soul is subsequently an impossible soul structure. Souls have been registered will be moved after death to the LFE system. After 150 years of severance, life will be completely purged. So, okay, this is interesting. So Suki, which basically what they're saying is 1,500 people have signed up for this. If you sign up for this and happen to die after, you move to an updated version of life, I guess you could say. Because currently we're living in a fucking, computer program that's running out of energy or improperly using an energy called Aurora. And frankly, the moment you die, you move to someplace else. If you don't die, then after 150 years, life in this system space is purged. Shit's fucking intense when the first thing you come across, like the first fucking website, is this kind of shit. I don't know what to say, man. So here you can say they've copyrighted everything. We've not served any secret court orders and are not under any gag orders. What the fuck? You are under a Tor connection. Well, of course, I'm on Tor right now, but whatever. If you go to the Register Now page, I want to see more of this because, what the fuck is going on? This is we're at the point where this shit, man, what are we doing here? Okay, we go to the listing real quick. There's multiple fucking things that are going around. If you go to the news, there's multiple little links that are hidden amongst this webpage. Of course, they're going to take a while to load because we're on the Tor network. But from what we got over here, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the FAQ. Over here, they've got a bunch of other things. They've got Suki, they've got Synapse, they got Horizon, they got End. It's what am I in, dude? Where am I right now? I don't understand what the fuck is going on, okay? You know what I mean? This is some weird-ass shit. If we go to, it's like copyright to Suki. I don't know if this is like a gag anime webpage. Like, this is maybe like an anime. Like, I don't know my animes, obviously. So maybe this is like something similar to that. It's like a fucking joke and all that kind of shit. But, I don't know. It's fucking weird. It really is the weirdest thing that I've spread across. Now, it has audio apparently, but we can't hear the audio, so that's not really coming through the Torah Relay just that fucking well. So they got onion proxies. What do they got over here? They got a message board actually. But if we go to the actual message board over there, you know, it seems to me, yeah, let's plug in and see just what we're getting out of this real quick. So here it is. So over here the statuses have kind of started to change as I reload the web pages. Now they're loading up, and they're loading up pretty quickly. So it shows me this is a healthy Torah relay. Now over here it's got a registration. So the agreement here is how it works. You'll be transferred over to the LFE system after your death in life, as long as you do not soul shatter, although this is made very hard, might only happen if you undergo too much pressure, and you do not die before July 1st, 2017. So, okay, so you have to die. Okay, you have to die before July 1st. So this requires a death. You know what I mean? Like, people who sign up for that means, like, if this is legit, dude, 1500, they're gonna fucking be dead. You know what I mean? Like, they're committing themselves to dying before the 1st of July this year. So you gotta bookmark this fucking site, dude, because you gotta bookmark. You gotta see what it's like after that, right? You lose your body, you'll be given a new one. It will resemble your life one. You will live a new life in LFE. You will keep all memories from when you die. Know that memory is lost due to Alzheimer's or brain damage. If propagated for 20, it'll make it impossible to carry over these lost memories. You'll be able to sign out until July 1st, 2017. Motherfucker, dude. They're treating life like an MMORPG. All right, you gotta sign out before that, or else the server gets purged. Okay, so as we look correspondence, to be able to receive your EID, which is required to enter the image board, you will need to enter an email, so we may send you a message once your registration has been processed. So you go over here, you send them an email, and you get some kind of an answer out of it. Then you sign. So you locate your soul, you need to draw an image. An image must be a photo or paper with on it. A drawn image, the image or its drawing ability does not matter, is merely to increase the amount of data points. The code A62CD92B2104, ACBD 928, CCB29, handwritten on the same image. So for example, that's what you get. That's the drawing over there. So you write that code somehow. You upload that to the message board. So at this point, theoretically, there should be 1,500 people on the message board. And the last step is you verify. And then you get into this fucking system. Now, they got a Discord that you can even access, which I'm looking at right fucking now. You look at that, it actually got updated. So 3,000 slots were open, 1,864 registrants. So from the last time that I actually refreshed the site, dude, we got 360. This is like fucking growing, dude. So they're giving you registered users. Of course, some of them are blocked out. They're registered individuals. Here you can see that they actually have, like, if you look to the right, they have like little drawings representing, like, they actually drew this out, put the code in, and bam, you know, they're fucking here. If you look around through it, yeah, legit, I guess where it doesn't have a drawing, they haven't like uploaded yet, but a grand majority of these people have already like verified this. So it's got to be the most amazing grand in-joke imaginable, dude. I gotta say, it's gotta be that, or else fuck, dude. So okay, here it is. So here's an FAQ. I love these. So there's a mission whose purpose is to recruit people from the system life so they may join LFE before we unlink life. So what, are you going to have like only 3,000 people in the new life? Like what the fuck? I am Suki, the representative of the company Suki. As a sole human with this knowledge, I am tasked with enlightening people and helping them take their first steps into system space. So you contact him through Suki at systemspace.link. What will happen to us if we sign up? Nothing much until your death. After your death, you'll be transferred. You may lose your body, but all your memories will be retained. What if we don't? You will not notice any different. However, after death, you will be routed to a random system. Okay, so if we die, then we go to a random system. We don't go to LFE 2.0. The fuck? How do I opt out if I change my mind? What is your stance on suicide? Well, we understand that this mission, which only goes in effect after your current life, might attract more people to end their own life. We will always be trying to get everyone's good memories. Suicide would be a bad memory. So why not explore life some more instead of ending it with a bad memory? If you are considering ending your existence in life, please call a local suicide hotline. If you believe you have truly nothing to live for, then live for LFE. Bring as much human knowledge as possible. Okay, so they don't want you to kill yourself, obviously. That's the message they're giving. So what it is if you sign up over here right now, I guess if you die after July 1st, you go to this new system. It's still like out there for me to fully grasp, but it seems to me that's what it kind of is right now. So I'm gonna have to give it the stop over there. Why was system space created? Created for good memories. Life was made to be a peaceful system. What's outside of it? Although we are not allowed to say much, nor do we know much, think of a hyperdimensional server room. So basically, we live in the motherfucking Matrix, okay? Alright, so it's like, right now, 1,864 people have signed up for this new age Matrix shit. And they'll be able to get away. So here they have like a message board with 779 unique users right now. Suki-chan is what it is. And you've got 4,747 posts. 47,700. Okay. If you look around, you can see their own shit, and you can like see where they're posting around. This is just basically a standard Chan board, anyways. Nothing really special about that. But yeah, they got 3,000 slots left, which, after that, shit's done. 1,000 slots, another upgrade expected soon. So they started out with 800 slots, 500 slots initially, and so first they allowed from 200, and then they moved all the way up to 3,000. So people are fucking registering now. Considering this is a deep website, it's pretty impressive how like it's gotten so popular so quickly to the point that people are signing up. I don't know, man. I mean, I might sign up for shits and giggles. I'm going to refresh the page, see if more people came out into this real quick. Let me see how much people. Let me see if like somebody at least signed on in the process. Nobody signed on. I finished refreshing. So that was the Suki project. It seems like going to Life 2.0 just requires you to register to their boards, do a little verification image test, and bam, you should be in a better life with some good memories and shit. I'll leave this for all of you to assume. We started off strong. Let's see where else we go. Well, you go from Suki-chan to the Pacific Northwest tree octopus. So this is like, you help save the endangered tree octopus from extinction. Now, man, octopus, I didn't know that they were initially in fucking trees. I thought octopuses just, chilled out in the fucking... They just chilled out in the water, They were just like water types. But damn, it seems like they're both a water and a ground type. That's a very interesting... interesting animal. The Pacific Northwest tree octopus, Octopus paxorbolus, can be found in the temperate rainforests of the Olympic Peninsula on the west coast of North America. Oh, dude, I can see this shit. That's fucking great, dude. You just got to go down over there and see what a tree. What the fuck are we? What is this, dude? Why is it endangered? Although the tree octopus is not officially listed on the endangered species list, we feel that it should be added since its numbers are at a critically low level for its breeding needs. The reasons for this dire situation include decimation of habitat by logging and suburban encroachment. Oh, so this is like your standard, by the way, I'm not saying it's not important, by the way. It almost reminds me of the ALF, Save PETA and all that kind of shit, except this doesn't seem like, some form of blatant terrorism. So basically, for those of you who don't know, of course, I don't have to be the one to fucking be saying this, but every day animals and shit, they go through, they all end up, I don't have to be the one saying this really, but animals, they go through a fair amount of shit on a daily basis. You know what I mean? A lot of species get wiped out because, that's what human beings do. We wipe stuff out. You know what I mean? We get shit done. So it seems like this is a site all dedicated to saving a tree octopus, You find some weird shit, The whole deep web's not bad, ladies and gentlemen. I've noticed that recently a lot. Some people really like to peddle that belief, but you know what? I will always be the one to defend and say, sometimes you find gems like this where, I guess people are just trying to, fucking save animals. So that's really what this is all about. So how long has the site really been active? This is made in Cascadia. Oh, this is like a program and shit. So the author of this article is Lyle Zapato. The site is not associated with any school or education program other than the Kelvinic University branch of the West Haggis Conservation Society, not to be confused with the Pacific Northwest octopus tree. So, yeah, they're apparently trying to save Tree Cthulhu. What the fuck is this photo? Octopus. Devils of the Tree. Terror of all loggers and forest rangers. What the fuck? You know what, man? I always love seeing photos like this of fucking shit back in the day when you didn't understand anything. So when you don't understand anything, you gotta fucking kill it, right? God damn, dude. What the fuck is this? So yeah, hold on. Let's go to the FAQs. I can't believe they have a whole fucking site over here just to. Yeah, they got a YouTube page as well. Octopus, Merriam-Webster, Dude, wait, does Merriam-Webster actually make a fuck... Wait a minute, what? Hold the fuck up, wait a minute. Now I'm confused. Oh, dude, what? No, yeah, of course you'd have fucking ads on this video. No, no problem, Merriam-Webster. Wait a minute, does Merriam-Webster actually make fucking videos on individual words? Oh, 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 what? It's what the fuck? Corey Stamper, an associate editor at Merriam-Webster's, talks about the plural version of octopus. Huh. You know, we always joke about YouTube saying you can find fucking anything, dude. You want to learn how to fix up your car? YouTube. You want to learn how to perform DIY, fucking testicular surgery? YouTube. Want to learn about the plural definition of octopus? YouTube, motherfucker. God damn it, what? So, like, yeah, they literally have a whole thing. Octopus or octopi are considered acceptable plural forms. What the fuck is that? What is the FAQ? Okay, so here's the tree octopus called in other languages. So here you got Chinese, which is Shui Zhang Yu. I think that's how you pronounce it. I probably fucked it up. Which is in Cantonese and Mandarin. In Chukese, it's Nicha Rongarong. Dutch, it's Boom Octopus. That's fucking interesting, dude. The Dutch got an explosive version. Emojian. Oh, fuck. What, dude? Don't tell me that's people who exclusively speak webdings. Fuck my life. Esperanto, French, Puva Arabic. Oh my god, dude. German, Greek, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Polish, Portuguese, Russian. Sasquatch? What the fuck? Okay, we're speaking Yeti. Now you're just fucking with me, dude. Really? We're speaking Sasquatch and Yeti and Emojian. Now you're just dicking around, dude. Okay, like literally, it's a tree emoji and an octopus, dude. You gotta be dicking with me right now. Watch that be an actual language in the future. Aren't rainforests only found in the tropics? Tropical rainforests are only found in the tropics, hence the qualifier before the name. However, rainforests in general can be found anywhere from where there are both forests. Okay, you know what? You know what it is? We know it's a site about fucking saving octopuses, okay? So if it's anything you learned about today, is that the tree octopus in the Pacific Northwest is fucking endangered. Save that motherfucker. And you know what else you learned? Merriam-Webster talks about plural definitions in videos. So if you ever had a hard-on for that, well, guess what? You found the YouTube channel of all YouTube channels. I think that's enough. We're gonna hit up a different site, man. What the fuck is this? Oh, anti-bubbles. Woo boy, anti-bubbles. What the fuck is an anti-bubble? An anti-bubble is the opposite of a bubble. Well, you think that was pretty self-explanatory, don't you think? A soap bubble in air is a thin film of liquid surrounding air. An anti-bubble in liquid is a thin film of air surrounding liquid. What the fuck? An anti-bubble in liquid is a thin film of air surrounding liquid. What the? Oh, so it's like a little top part of like your water in the glass. What? Wait a minute. So it's like, yeah. So what? The anti bubble is like fucking the shit down there. Like what the fuck? All right. Note that an anti-bubble is different than an ordinary air bubble in liquid. Okay, an ordinary air bubble is simply some air surrounded by liquid. An anti-bubble has liquid inside. What? And outside. Okay, so like it's the fuck. It's like what? They form when a boule or water droplet presses through the surface with a thin coating of air. This is nicely illustrated to the right in the drawing from Chang. So when you drop like water into water and it like goes in, all right? Wow, that's a fucking horrible hand sign, by the way. Thank you very much. Go in and see how it's like it's creating and when it's in there, it's a little bit of air that's left surrounding it. So that's an anti-bubble. That's like fucking some metaphysics shit right there, dude. Since they are mostly water with a very thin skin of air, anti-bubbles are just slightly lighter than the surrounding fluid. This is how you can easily spot one. Ordinary air bubbles quickly rise to the surface. Anti-bubbles take a long time to rise to the top. In fact, if the inner fluid in an anti-bubble is somewhat heavier than the surrounding fluid, the anti-bubble will actually sink. When an anti-bubble pops, all that remains are some very tiny air bubbles that rapidly rise. Oh, so it's kind of like fucking... It's like when you drop like water in and you see like the little microscopic air bubbles. You might notice it. Like if you ever have your water bottle up in like the sunlight, you can see it a little bit easier that way. Again, why an anti-bubble needs to be on the fucking deep web confuses me fucking greatly. Like, when I first started this series, I often like wondered, like it was always with the belief that a lot of this fucking shit was basically due to BFA. Like a lot of this stuff was basically weird in the sense that most stuff on here was on here for a very specific reason, like, oh shit, you can't really show like political heavy stuff or religious or that kind of crap. But to have anti-bubbles, like I don't think anybody in the world is against fucking anti-bubbles, you know what I mean? Like nobody is out there oppressing the beliefs of anybody with anti-bubbles, you know what I mean? If anything, I think very few people are actually caring about the whole anti-bubble dilemma. But hey, you know the best part about it, this series is too, is when you get your fucked up stuff, you also got a lot of intelligent stuff. So you know what? When you get out, when the video's over, you can go to somebody else, whether it be your parents, your significant other, or just some random fucking dude you find on the street. You can tell them about anti-bubbles, ladies and gentlemen, because holy fucking shit. I would not have known that if I didn't have a fucking website tell me that shit. All right, let's hit up something else. God damn. Things you learn, I swear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, deep web video of the week, and it seems to be 1 minute and 10 seconds long. And I don't really know what to tell you other than this dude's wearing a unicorn mask, taking on a 360p webcam. It's very dark outside where this person lives. And I don't know much after that other than we're going to have to hit play and see what this really is about. All I can tell you is I'm pretty fucking scared, I gotta say. Well, let's go hit play. What's going on here? Oh my god, it's fucking loud, dude. It's like... What the hell is he doing? He's throwing up signals? Okay. Oh, this is just fucking weird. He's getting close to the camera and shit. Are you coming right now? What the fuck? What am I looking at, dude? He's like screaming into the fucking air. It's like, I can hear something. Hold on, let me actually open up the volume mixing. Oh, it's like a person all... Yeah, of course there's a person behind it. Oh, it's like... You know what it sounds like? It sounds like, fuck, I'm trying to say what it is. It's like, you know, like, fuck, it's like, I'm trying to remember what, like, ASMR type dealing with, like, how they're, it's like he's playing around with the actual microphone or something. What the fuck is he doing? It's like he has mics so close to his face that when he, like, rubs around, like, hands or the face of it, like, you can hear it, or I think maybe he has, like, the microphone where, like, he's just doing this. Hold on. Like, he's just doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds fucking awful and shit, but it's the best point I can give. Like, they're so close to the mic, they're, like, purposely manipulating it to, like, I don't know, pass off some kind of a weird, like, sensatory feel. But that's all it is. It's like 1 minute, 10 seconds of this dude making hand signs, making a cum face over there, like, screaming up into the air, wondering why the hell do I got this unicorn mask? And then he looks back down at us, like, what it... I don't know, man. I'm actually genuinely afraid of what I'm fucking witnessing right now. Like, this doesn't seem fucking normal to me. You know what? It's not like we're getting a creepy ARG. It's not like we're getting a creepy, spooky mystery. I think for 1 minute and 10 seconds, we just witnessed a man in a unicorn mask fucking destroying our ears. You know, you're lucky because I edit the video, so you hear, like, the audio always lower than it's supposed to be. Because this fucking killed my ears, let me tell you. It's like, all the time. You know what I mean? It's fucking awful. But regardless, we witnessed a person doing this shit. That's about it. I don't think there's any ulterior message behind it other than go fuck yourself. I'm a unicorn-wearing man, and I do what I want. We got a little glimpse of this dude's face. That's all we can go off of. God bless this individual. We gotta head somewhere else, man. Alright, so this is God's number. So, did not really know about this. I don't really know about the whole religious affiliations of certain numbers. Didn't know that even a number could get religious. Again, please don't turn the comment section into a turf war, please God. But God's number is apparently 20. All right. New results. God's number is 26 in the quarter turn metric. Okay. Every position of Rubik's cubes can be solved in 20 moves or less. Now, I did not know that actually, and it was really interesting, man. Like, Rubik's cubes make me cry because, like, I always really wanted to learn how to solve Rubik's cubes. There was like a whole club in high school with it, but I just didn't fucking join it. You know what? Maybe I'll take that as a passion. I promise you, by the time I get back, I'm gonna figure out how to fucking fuck with the Rubik's Cube. But I didn't know they can be solved. All of them can be solved in 20 minutes or less. I didn't really know that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Like, how many potential moves could you have to really fix up a 3x3 grid? Now, with about 35 CPU years of idle computer time donated by Google, a team of researchers has essentially solved every position of the Rubik's Cube and shown that no position requires more than 20 moves. We consider any twist of any face to be one move. This is known as a half-turn metric. Every solver of the cube uses an algorithm, which is a sequence of steps for solving the cube. One algorithm might use a sequence of moves to solve the top face, then another sequence of moves to position the middle edges, and so on. There are many different... How do you know what the fuck a top face is for the Rubik's Cube? Could any face just be top? Like, what? Okay, one may suppose God would use a much more efficient algorithm, one that always requires the shortest sequence of moves. This is known as God's algorithm, all right? God's got that efficiency going on. You know what I mean? The number of moves this algorithm would take in the worst case is called God's number. At long last, God's number has been shown to be 20. All right. It took 15 years after the introduction to the cube to find the first position that provably requires 20 moves to solve. It is appropriate that 15 years after that, we prove that 20 moves suffice for all position. So when this cube was made, fucking 15 years after that, they found out this God's algorithm for this cube. That, man, life is an interesting environment. Let me tell you that. Okay, hold on. Let me try this play. Oh, they got a fucking graphic, dude. That's some advanced ass shit, by the way. This is like Shockwave player level stuff, dude. All right, so can we fix that? No. They're fucking it up is what they're doing. All right. Oh, that's so fucking cool. That's actually like the coolest fucking site I've been to, dude. Jesus Christ. All right. Okay. All right. So this is when they fucked up the cube. Of course, you go to the front, the cube's all fine. So hold on. They got the history of God's number. By 1980, a lower bound of 18 had been established in God's number by analyzing the number of effectively distinct move sequences of 17 or fewer moves. All right. So they went all the way from 81 all the way up to 2010. All right. And all these people found out different numbers. So at first we started with 52 moves suffice. And we moved all the way down to 20 at the end of the day. Jesus Christ. So how did we do it? How do we solve all 40? Oh yeah, fuck me, dude. And I assume this is all for a 3x3 version too, so okay. So first they partitioned, all right? They broke it down into smaller problems. Then they look at it through a more symmetrical analysis, I assume. Good versus optimal solutions. Lots of computers. So we were able to distribute the 55 million cosets of H among a large number of computers at Google to complete the computation in just a few weeks. Google does not release information on their computer system, but it would take a good PC desktop, which is Intel Nehalem 4-core 2.8 gigahertz, 1.1 billion seconds, or about 35 CPU years to perform this calculation. Obviously, you had a bunch of nodes connected, right? That's why it did it in a few weeks. Obviously, using the Google supercomputer, which, I don't know if Google supercomputer is like the top 10. I mean, if you use the fucking Tianhe 4 in China, all right, or you use the fucking Titan in Oak Ridge Labs, of course the shit would be solved in a couple fucking hours. But yeah, good use at Google, Google's always an interesting company when they're not fucking up YouTube any further. They're solving God's number, dude. They're doing God's work, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. God bless Google. One of the hardest positions. Oh, man, I got a dirty fucking mind today. We have known for 15 years that there are positions that require 20 moves. We have just proved that there are none that require more. All right, so again, they have like the little fucking cool animation, God bless. It's completely fucking white out of nowhere. It means there's nothing happening out there. Here they got like 20 distances. You got like current count of positions, 18, so it just gradually goes up. I feel like this is the amount of total permutations you can have. Like if I moved one, that could affect 18 different, that could be like 18 different solutions that I could have done, and then you go all the way up to 20. Interesting stuff. So, wait, you can download our list of known distance 20 positions here. Oh God. Oh, it's like an 11 megabyte file with all of the answers. Jesus Christ. So, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like we have fucking learned that a Rubik's Cube, which I'm not discounting in any case, because Rubik's Cubes, a lot of people still fuck around with it, you know. I'm always, in fact, I'm always interested by those videos where people, like, fucking finish up a Rubik's Cube in, like, record fucking time. But today we learned that all Rubik's Cube questions and answers can all be done within 20 movements. So, you know what? You learn something fucking new every day. I did not expect to be reading something about God's number, but hey, we did it. We read it, and you know what? We learned a fair bit. So every day we learn something fucking new, and Lord, does our mind enlighten itself. Let's hit up something else, ladies and gentlemen. Inside David's head. Want to really see what's inside my head? Well, try not to get too grossed out. I created the movies below from anatomical data. What? From an MRI scan. Special thanks goes to Sarah Cream for letting me participate in her psychology study, and for letting me get my hands on some of the resulting data. Each of the MPEG movies below has a pretty good frame rate. The animated GIFs are worse quality, but can be viewed by most browsers. Also, see my eye surgery page for cool topological images of the surface of my eye. I can't fucking speak today, can I? But I got a dirty mind, so, you know, God bless. A couple notes about this and the other pictures. First, my ears aren't really that big. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, are you fucking looking at that? Like, it's not an ear, dude. That's a vagina on the side of your head. What you see is the foam from the ear protection I wore. Yeah, exactly, because the machines themselves are loud. I know my mom had to, I think this was like well after I was born. My mom had to go through, like, MRIs for a while. And, you know, she told us that, you know, I guess the technology changed. I mean, you know, she told us it was just a weird situation, but I do recall hearing from one of the nurses back then, it was like when I was a fucking kid, that they had this kind of shit all the time. But whatever, though. You can faintly see the LCD goggles I was looking at during the experiment. The wood grain look of my head is a result of combining the multiple layers of data the MRI machine takes. Also, I haven't shaved my hair. Hair doesn't show up on the MRI. Yeah, well, of course not. It wouldn't show up on the fucking MRI. A brief darkening halfway through the corpus callosum, an area between the hemispheres of the brain that doesn't have any tissue. You know what, man? This dude, oh, he's got MPEGs. Hold on, let me go look at the MPEG files of this real quick. I mean, I assume it's something bad. You know, it's the dude's head. You know what I mean? Oh, he's got a full 1 meg rotation. Let me go see this real quick. Oh. I never watch videos in the VM, so it's gonna like fucking. Okay, I got you. Yeah, just install one of them. All right. Yeah, get it from the ugly set. How about that? So here's David's head. Video is pretty low resolution, but if you look around over here, David has taken the MRI videos of his head and just fucking posted it as a full-on rotation. You know, and I guarantee you that this kind of shit is going to show up like 2 weeks later down on a deep web browsing video where like this fucking thing will show up or something like that. You know what I mean? And of course, the rest of them are the same. You could have just watched an animated GIF instead. So like he's got a GIF over here of like half of his head fucking going away. Now, as far as it is, I don't know why this is like really on this part of the stuff. But, you know, whatever. Okay, let's go into this. Let's still see it. So he's talking about inside his head. This is like a full rotation. Now he's talking about like how his head, like, you know, he's showing like right to left slice, a thin right to left slice, top to bottom, thin top to bottom slice. You get like a wedge removed, a single cut. I think this is the most disturbing. I don't know, dude. This stuff. Honestly, man, it's kind of late right now. It is disturbing how I'm looking at some dude's MRI video. Not really creepy, but it's just what the fuck, right? Now, in case you were interested, here's the detail on creating the video. So yeah, if you ever have like any MRI fucking data, then bam, you can make the videos yourself too. But hold on, wait, he has like the whole like web page and shit too. So this is David Kopit, who has created a lot of this weird kind of stuff anyways. You know, he's talked about his own. I shouldn't say weird, you know what I mean? He made his own like shit, and that's pretty interesting. He works for the Department of Computer Science, the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia. All right, he's an assistant professor. He's got a nice old fucking bike over there, you know, interesting shit. He's got a short list of URL. Let's see what he uses, man. He uses Alta Vista. Oh, dude, this guy's got an old mirror, dude. What the fuck? You guys, For those of you who don't know, Alta Vista, it was bought out by fucking Yahoo. This is like the original days of like, I guess this is like the beginning of the search engine wars, I guess you could say, right? You had like Yahoo, you had like AOL search itself on its own, and then you had like Google. Obviously, Google took over, right? Because Google's like what, the primary fucking search engine that most people use. But like, you gotta remember, back in the fucking day, dude, there was a war between all of these motherfuckers. Nowadays, it's pretty much Google. Of course, people still use Yahoo. People use Bing as well. But you know, it's a lot of it. You know, it's an interesting history that you can look at yourself. But damn, dude, you know, kind of making me feel all fucking old now, dude. Jesus Christ. But interesting stuff. He's got like a personal page as well too. I was once asked on a CS test how I am unique. The question, well, you certainly are a unique person, man. I've only seen one fucking person in my life post their MRI scans on the internet, and that would be you. The question took me by surprise. What I mean is, we go through this process as we get older in which we begin to expand our view of the world. As children, we are totally self-centered, and it isn't until, some people are still self-centered, buddy, and it isn't until later we begin to understand and empathize with others. I think the final step is determining our place in the world. So with that in mind, let's find out who I am. Most of the following is simply idle rambling, so be warned. By the way, if you actually enjoy reading this, you might need to seek professional help. Oh, goddamn. I had a rough childhood, but I made it. Oh, shit, dude. He got really fucking personal, man. What a pretty girl you have. By the way, this is the first time I was cute. If you don't believe me, check out 8th grade. All right, I don't need to know your whole life fucking history, but I just need the really juicy stuff, as you fucking put it. I'm a music fanatic. My tastes range from classic to bluegrass to blues to jazz. I have an appreciation for country, rap, and death metal. But I'm not rushing out to buy the next Clint Black or Snoop Doggy Dogg album. Oh my god! Oh, that's old, dude. Holy shit! He graduated from Mississippi's University, effectively called Ole Miss. Ole Miss. Currently lives in Charlottesville, where I work and play. All right, fucking. God damn, dude. Here he gets into the whole beliefs on religion and shit, which we're gonna back out from. Not really need to look at it. But ladies and gentlemen, we witnessed a man put his MRI video on the internet. Again, I don't know what the fuck this deep web episode is. It's just fucking weird, is all it is. Like, I've seen MRI scans today. I've fucking seen God's number. You know what I mean? I've seen anti-bubbles. And I've seen what appears to be a cult. A futuristic Matrix cult. What is my life, dude? Alright, let's get out of here and fucking see something else. God damn. What is this? Eric Conveys an Emotion? Welcome to Eric Conveys an Emotion. Glad you can make it. The concept here is simple. This is a humor-oriented interactive website. You request an emotion or reason. I feel like I've shown this to people too, but whatever. You request an emotion or reasonable facsimile, and I will try to act it out for you. The frame on the left shows the currently filled emotions. The list on the right shows requests that are waiting to be filled. Sure, some of these may not be emotions. We're just having fun here. What are you waiting for? Okay, this is like a gleefully interesting site. This dude just... so apparently you give an emotion like, I'll give you flirtatious, kill, love, horror, suave, stressed out, shy, and he makes like a face to it, and bam. Here Eric is. Eric's the boy of a million fucking emotions, dude. Now, as far as I'm looking at the updates over here, I think Eric just stopped doing this kind of shit in 2008. I guess if I'm going by the year code and everything. So this thing is pretty fucking old. I think Eric got tired of conveying emotions on your wish. But over here, if you look at this right, which is pending request, he's got gassy. Which, like, what do you mean gassy, dude? Like, he fucking didn't shit himself? Like, what? Zestfully clean, rather Swedish, gotten milk. What, is he just going to put fucking cum on his upper lip? Is that what you need? Kleptomaniac, necrophiliac, okay. Whoa. Schizophrenic joy, pyromaniac. Pimpin' ain't easy. You know what it sounds like? It almost sounds like, remember those old, like, TV infomercials where they tried to sell you, like, a music disc or something? Wow, a music disc, what am I, fucking my grandpa? Like, a music disc. And, like, it would have, like, those sets of songs. And there would be like a narrator who read the fucking list of songs over and over. It's kind of like reading that, dude, to be honest. But here, let's go to the filled. Let's see what happiness looks like in the eyes of fucking Eric. So Eric's obviously very happy. I don't think that's happiness, Eric. I think you're just fucking constipated or something. That just looks like I just fucking shit my bed, and I hope nobody finds out. Sadness he looks depressed. He looks like he's on fucking. He looks like he's just reading the worst fucking article on the internet, like right there. Anger. What the fuck? What is that? Your cum face, dude? What the fuck? Fear? Alright. It's not really fear as it is getting a bad result in online dating. Like, it's just like, oh man, I'm on a shitty Tinder date. What the fuck? Stressed out. Oh boy, I can only see this. Alright, so you know what? He basically just takes like selfies of like all these different. You know what? I feel like this because this website's old. This is like before the days of like Web 2.0 shit. Like if you had like Instagram and stuff like that, you could like easily have somebody create like, oh, I'm the emotion junkie. So it's like, you know, I could just sit over there. It's like, oh, people want me to be angry, roar, you know, like happy. No, I guess that's more fucking cum your pants. But you get what I'm saying, right? So if you go around over here, what is the kill? I want to see the kill, love, and horror. This is gonna be great. What the fuck is this? Oh my god! Oh! I have to give it a little bit of a blur because we have to follow YouTube's fucking rules and shit now. Basically, it's like poorly Photoshop. Well, not poorly. It's like Photoshop like blood on this dude's face. I think he like did a double clone. Like, God, what the fuck? So here he is with like love. Again, you can see how old this is because this is like before emojis and shit. And what the fuck? That's the bad Tinder date, dude. That's what it is. Motherly love, holiness. Oh man, fucking horny. Oh god. Motherly love. Who the fuck is biting their kid at the top of the head, dude? Holiness. Oh god. Come on, man. Come on. What's with the MS Paint shit, dude? Dude, stop. I can't, dude. It's just... can't. What the fuck? I'm gonna tear up right now. That's not horny, dude. Dude, he's done so many of these. What is this, Grinch? Hatching an evil plot. Oh my god. Pixelated? Wait, let me see pixelated. Oh god, he just put a pixelation filter. I forgot this didn't have a scroll wheel. What Eric looks like on the first day of his new job. Eric's fucking dead. He's dead inside. First time snowboarding. What, constipated? What the fuck? Yeah, Eric looks pretty fucking constipated there. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, dude. Dude, what the fuck? What? I can't wait. You want to fight? Oh, please. Let me see. I want to fight. Damn, dude. Somebody call World Star. What the fuck? Okay. All right. You know what? Yeah, I'm done. Eric is a chick magnet. Oh, this is new. Eric is a fucking chick magnet. Oh, look at all these. Look at all these chicks, man. They're just fucking like flying toward. Actually, that's like good stuff, man. There's a lot you can tell with a picture is worth 1,000 words, ladies and gentlemen. So Eric's a fucking pussy slayer, and after that, nothing, dude. It's all over. So you know what? Eric made an interesting site. He conveys an emotion. The first fucking dude that I've seen make a website solely on selfies based on emotions requested by people. Unfortunately, it seems like Eric isn't taking this kind of stuff anymore. So, you know, you know what, man? God, man, I wish Eric would still take something, dude. Like, look at all these requests you still got to finish, Eric. If anything, can you please do goth or got milk? Oh my god, I would suck your fucking dick if you picked either one of those. Absolutely. That being said, again, what the fuck is this deep web episode? Let's go to something else. And ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of the deep web. What did we witness today? Can't really give you the answer to that, ladies and gentlemen. We witnessed a lot of interesting stuff today. We saw endangered animals. We saw God's number. We saw a cult site. We saw a man with unicorn mask fetishes. So you know what? I gotta say, as far as the theme that goes, no real religious theme, no nothing. You know, honestly, everything we saw was its own level of weird. It could all have been its own fucking episode, and that's the beauty, I think, of today's episode. It's been a weird little part of today, so I hope you had a weird Sunday. Hope you had a Sunday where you questioned yourself, because I'm sure as hell gonna fucking question myself all the way out to my trip and whatnot. But episode number 98. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. This has been me, Mudahar, and I am out.